welcome back to Max Reaction. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day. We're going to react to something important, and this has been requested probably 200 times in the last, I'd say, like 4 or 5 days. I don't know if it's this exact video, but people have told me of this soldier, a hero in my eyes, and should be a hero in your eyes, that was in the Marawi conflict, and I guess his group, everybody died but him, and he was in a location, a really bad location where people couldn't get to him, you know, the military couldn't get to him. He was surrounded, and I've been told he radioed in and said, just bomb the area, you know, bomb the area, there's too many people, you know. So this man is a legend in my eyes. He should become a legend because he knew by saying that he was giving his life up for his country, his people, and to end this horrible, horrible conflict. And that's just, you can't give up anything greater than that. You know what I mean? There's nothing else you could give up. So this is amazing. I apologize if I mispronounce his name. I don't want to disrespect him in any way, so forgive me if I do. I think it's Dhan Ryan Bayot. So let's check this out. Let's react. Private First Class. I'll read it for you guys. The Philippine government is dealing with a crisis in Marawi city. Some local ISIS-backed terrorists have taken over the city, which is situated in the province of Lago del Sur in Mindanao. This is where the tale of heroic young Filipino soldier happened. Marawi city has become a war zone as ISIS-backed terrorists have taken over some parts of Marawi. They have burned down some structures, including a church, aimed at the evacuation of residents and continued hostilities. The challenges faced by the Philippine military have become bad, horrific. The fearless young man, he gave his life for his country. Let's just have like some moment of silence, you know, with this picture on there, and just Bayot was part of a team of 9 soldiers from the 51st Infantry Battalion that was stationed in a detachment in Barangay Lelod, Marawi City on May 24th, the second day of the siege. So this was the second day. This is early on. So that the terrorist number is big because we know over 900 of them, you know, attacked the city. They were dispatched to the said post upon the request of a town mayor for added security. The mayor's residence was just above the detachment. Bayot and his team were attacked just moments after they arrived at the post. A witness said that aside from the shots from both sides of the road, gunfire also came from the mayor's house. Oh, so that they were getting shot at the one thing they were supposed to be protecting, you know, and they were protecting. Apparently the mayor's house was already overtaken by the terrorist, or his bodyguards might have sympathized with the ISIS-backed terrorists. I hope that's not the case. I hope the bodyguards didn't side with ISIS. The soldiers themselves couldn't tell who was firing at them. They were caught by surprise by the volley of fire that seems to come from every direction. So I feel like it was like almost an ambush, you know? I mean, it was. Before long, 5 Bayot's companions were dead. Moments later, 3 other soldiers were shot dead too. Bayot, the lone survivor, radioed his commanding officer for reinforcements, but no one No one came. A few hours later, he called again. This time, the commanding officers replied and told him that they attempted to get reinforcements to him twice, but they couldn't get through as only the passage to him. The enemy forces lying in wait. This was when Bayot uttered his now famous words to his commanding officers. Babahen nalang nanyo ang location ko, sir. Translation, just bomb my location, sir. So at this point he knows he's gonna die. That's how brave this man was. He knows that they're coming in on him and there's gonna be a lot of ISIS members there. And he's like, bomb me. I mean, good chance I'm probably gonna die. I want to take as many of them with me as I can. And that's just heroic. If you really think about it, that's heroic, that's brave. And it's many other things. It's sad, it's terrifying for him as well. I mean, this man, no doubt, if he would have made it through this conflict, he would have did a lot more great things. He did great things here. Sad, but great things, because with the bombs, they had to kill some of those ISIS members. They did. And to be able to say those words through the radio, I mean, it takes a lot. Could you say that through the radio? Could you really? I mean, think about it. I don't know. I mean, I think I could, because he's there. He's there for the Filipino people and what's good in the Philippines. It's just, I wanted to talk about that a little bit, what he did, and it's just so sad. It really is. He was buried in his hometown, simply yet meaningfully ceremony. So a simple ceremony, but very meaningful. Bayot's dead body and the remains of his comrades were retrieved on May 28th, 4 days after they were killed. One of those who retried the remains of the soldiers was Bayot's own father. Retrieved the remains. Sergeant Larry Bayot of the Division Reconnaissance Company of the 1st Infantry Division. So, his own father went and retrieved his body, and that's... It can't get any harder for a father to go retrieve their son. It just can't. Sergeant Bayot related that it took 4 units from different battalions of the Philippine Army to retrieve the soldiers' bodies. Because of the difficult terrain, he understood why it was really hard for reinforcements to get to his son. But what broke Sergeant Bayot's heart even more was that he saw his dead son's deformed face and the deep cut around his neck. It's presumed that when the young soldier ran out of bullets, the terrorists might have taken turns of bashing his face before slashing his neck in an attempt to behead him. Bayot's body was brought back to be buried in family's hometown, Barangay Upper Pangay, Apil Samwanga Sibigay. The day after he was buried, President Rodrigo Duterte went to visit the Bayot family. Look at the pictures. Duterte gave Sergeant Bayot the Themist medal for his son, 250,000 pesos, about $5,000 in cash, and a pledge to give financial assistance to the Bayot kids who were still in school. In any case, when Duterte asked Sergeant Bayot what else he could do for the family, the later Bayot replied that his 18-year-old son wants to join the army too. Duterte said, "Not yet. He has to finish his college first, then after that maybe we can let him enter the army or even the police." People who have been touched by this heroic act of the young soldier have remarked that it was quite ironic that in the language used in the region, the word Bayot refers to someone who is gay or is a coward. That's definitely far from what Private First Class Dhan Ryan Bayot was. It's so sad, you know? It is. That sometimes you gotta lay your life down for what you love and what you believe in because of evil acts. But I can't really talk right now. I'll see you next time.